Guys, welcome to this episode of Buildworks Blockman, episode 7. And this episode, we're going to be talking about the stages of science. And kind of these famous people who brought us so much valuable information for science and the pathway of science. So who really drove us in the right direction? Well, we're going to explain that right away, guys. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this episode of Buildworks Blockman, and I'm going to get right into it. So we know that Albert Einstein led us in a completely right direction, and Albert Einstein is like the legend, I can call it. You can call Albert Einstein the legend, the man, the myth. And yes, so Albert Einstein, of course, drove us completely in the right direction, and just was amazing as a scientist. And sad to see him go. But there's also other scientists like Benjamin Franklin, who of course looked into electricity. And of course, nowadays we have Adam Savage, we have Neil deGrasse Tyson, who teaches us about the space, the Milky Way, and the animal kingdoms and the kingdoms of life. There's also Bill Nye and Michael Stevens, or Vsauce, as he's known. Just very interesting to see how science really came about, and actual real science that was not fake, I guess you can say. So there was plenty of amazing scientists out there. Benjamin Franklin, Albert Einstein. It's just unbelievable. And so who was the first that really was the main scientist? Well, we're going to find that out. I'm going to tell you right away. Aristotle is considered to be the main first scientist to ever exist. I mean, there was many scientists, but in Greece, it seemed that supposedly Aristotle was the first scientist to ever exist in our world, which is very interesting. And it's interesting to think about the evolution of science. And I mean, you got these scientists that you're just amazed by. And it's really astounding where science led and science went. I mean, it went in a direction that was unimaginable. And unbelievable. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Buildworks Blockman. Nice and simple today, and I'll see you guys in the next Spencer Science episode.